John Wick had never expected that his life would take such a turn. He had been a hard-working and honest man, but when ruthless criminal organization infiltrated his life and took away everything he held dear, he was left with no choice but to fight back. It all started when Wick went to a local bar in search of a job. He soon found himself up against the head of the organization, a powerful and mysterious figure known only as the Queen. In a desperate attempt to save his own life, Wick agreed to take on a job for the Queen, to lead an assault on an ancient castle located deep in the forest. Little did Wick know that the castle was the home of the seven dwarfs and Snow White. When Wick arrived, he was shocked to find the castle in ruins. The Queen had already taken her toll on the kingdom, leaving the seven dwarfs and Snow White stranded in the forest. With no other choice, Wick decided to help the dwarfs and Snow White. He gathered them together and began to plan a strategy to reclaim the castle. He knew the Queen had a powerful army, so they needed to be careful. Wick and Snow White came up with a plan to sneak into the castle and take out the Queen's army one by one. With the help of the seven dwarfs, they were able to defeat the soldiers and reclaim the castle. After the battle, the Queen was forced to flee, and Wick and Snow White were able to restore the kingdom to its former glory. Snow White was so grateful for Wick's help that she invited him to stay in the castle with them. Wick accepted the invitation and soon became a part of the family. He became a mentor to the dwarfs, teaching them the skills needed to protect the kingdom from the Queen's forces. In the end, the Queen was never able to reclaim the kingdom. Thanks to Wick and Snow White, the kingdom remains safe and the seven dwarfs and Snow White live happily ever after.